So we're all raring to go again. In life, of course, there's so much more important than this game, and yet this game feels so important. It is crucial, imperative that the teams harbouring ambitions to go a long way come smoothly out of the blocks here, and it's all building up very nicely. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. And as you can see, we've already started here. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
It's very hard to miss this guy, Haaland, when there's all 6'4" of him. A player with great football pedigree in his family, remembering his father played in the English top flight.
Odegaard! Odegaard. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains.
Pretty robust defending.
Haaland. Conte. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now then, the ball's come loose. Pulisic.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Looking for the runner.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Norway trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Now it's Solot. Odegaard. He won't be happy with that one. Haaland. And that has been clubbed away. Here's Haaland. Chance! And the pass is intercepted. That's tidy. There's the whistle for half-time. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. So neither side has yet broken through. Odegaard. Berger. Norway looking to pass their way through. Mbappe. Can he spark a counter here? He's in a good position here. Great hit!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. And we'll certainly remember that one. The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Short changes him with that pass. Shifted upfield.
The attendance for this match was
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Surlot. Decent hit! Dealt with nicely by the defence. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pulisic going full tilt down the left. And here's Inzaghi. It's gone backwards.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Inzaghi! And he's there to belt it away.
Substitutions taking place.
Ødegaard. He's found the way through. Ødegaard! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Norway really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
So the team separated just by the one goal, which came early in the second period. 1-0 the score. And here's Pulisic. Can he put it away? Sticks it away! And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, the finish looked a guarantee once he was found all alone, and it's criminal defending.
Substitution.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Ødegaard.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
There's the shot! And it's in! With so little time left! Grandstand finish! And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Number 11. Substitution in progress.
Norway making another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Norway give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
Speculative strike. And that will be the final act. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win. And it came down to one decisive moment. Filippo Inzaghi picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.